How many of those singers were soul winners? They were never soul winners. They'll lead praise in the church, and when it's time for prayer, they're out. They've gone to another church to do another song.
Hey guys, I just want you to listen to Pastor Chris of LoveWorld Ministries. He said something very critical, and I thought that it would be good to share this thing with people so that people will begin to know how to show appreciation and gratitude to somebody that made you what you are. So listen to him for a while, then I'm gonna come back to make some complimentary remarks about what he said.
The church, you say, why did it happen? I told you in 2020 why it happened. Because the church was playing games. The church lost their way of worship. The churches were turned into party places, not prayer places where God's word was truly celebrated. No. Everything changed. The music in the church became worldly. They danced for themselves and celebrated themselves, not God. They were professionals, making money from the church, charging for their singing, pretending they were singing praise to God. It was all a charade. I did at the beginning. When I changed, they refused to change with me. Yeah, I had to let them go. Because God was getting my attention and telling me, no, this is not the way. So I came back and I said to them, hey, if anybody celebrated you, I did. I did. And well, they had become too popular. And they were making some money, which wasn't big money. Do they even know what money is? But the little money they were making was too attractive.
So guys, I don't want to play the whole clip because of copyright issues, but Pastor Chris is saying that he was expecting these people to follow his footsteps. Remember, in those days, it was Pastor Chris that gave these people the platform through which they became popular. The likes of Sinach, Bucci, Frank Edwards, Adehi, Moses Bliss. He gave them the platform, and he never forced them to sign onto his record label, the LoveWorld record. I don't know what they call it. But if Pastor Chris had insisted to sign them onto his record label, they wouldn't have left the church. So Pastor Chris was a free person. He just wanted to sing and grow and do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, the people he raised in his church now turned away from him and went to other churches, complaining that they are not giving that attitude to, do what they want to do. This was a church that raised you, gave you what you wanted. Even Pastor Chris said that they were charging to sing in his church. But at the end of the day, when it was time to pray, they go to other church to sing. That was what Pastor Chris is saying. So what I'm trying to say here is, it don't show ingratitude to somebody that helped you when you were nobody, or try to kind of play games because you started getting some change, So I don't know why it is in our fabrics to show ingratitude to people that helped us. It's not good to find the finger that fed you. Last time I saw Frank Edwards at Paul and Francis Church saying some things. I'm not saying they don't have right to sing in other churches, but this was the church that raised these guys, made them who they are today. I used to attend Christ Person in those days when I was in Nigeria. I used to see them with his Bliss, Frank Edwards. They used to sing. They were happy. All of a sudden, money became a problem. Because if Pastor Chris had insisted to sign them in that LoveWorld record stuff for like 20 years, they would have left because it was free. That Pastor Chris just left them to do what they wanted to do. He didn't even sign them. He just allowed them because they are part of the choir or what have you. If he had been so tricky like normal Nigerian people, he would have signed all of them for 20 years and they wouldn't have even gone to anywhere, because you cannot break the law of the record label. If you try it, you go to court. But Pastor Chris gave them that freedom, that opportunity to sing and grow. That was all he did. But now they are paying him back with ingratitude. This is the idea I'm looking at it. I'm not saying that they don't have the right to sing in other churches, but they should have come together, probably have a parley with Pastor Chris and told him the reasons why they must go outside and do their business. They don't just have to sneak out saying that they want you to sing on your own, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's right. But in conclusion, all I'm trying to say is that it's not good to bite the finger that fed you. Always appreciate people that helped you. But where it's no longer working, it can go your way. That's how I say it. Do have a good day, and bye for now.